Okay, thank you so much, Yin, for the invitation and this event. I'm very excited to share some things about my experience and the things that I've done here and that I'm doing right now. So I'm Shirley, I'm from Peru. I came here to China to study a master's degree, the MBA at Peking University. And almost immediately after I arrived to China, I was hired by POP MART as an intern, and then I grew up my career there. So it has been a great journey. I really love it. And it's a wonderful experience and also company, because just to share you a little bit about the story of the company, when I entered to the company, we were only 7 in my area, which was the international department. And right now we are more than 60 people. So you can see, like, literally with your own eyes how the company has grown, and it's very exciting. And it really makes you feel that everything around you has the opportunity to be even greater than it is. So that's a great opportunity. So a little bit of background of how I landed to that opportunity actually was a lot of networking. So everything that you have listened, guys, throughout this event actually is very true. So any chance you have to talk to people and introduce yourself and talk about maybe what are your goals and what are the things that you want to do with your professional career can open to very exciting opportunities. So actually, I remember that almost immediately after I arrived to Peking University, I started talking to the MBA program coordinator of my MBA. And I told her, like, hey, like, I'm Shirley, I'm very excited to be here, and I really want to maybe know what opportunities like the school might offer to their students, or these kind of things. And I remember that at the moment she didn't have like anything in hand, like she didn't know maybe what things are like literally right now. But she told me, like, yeah, I'll be looking around. If I see something, I'll let you know. And from time to time, I just approach to her and just like say, hi, how are you? And I don't know, one time, like, the opportunity arose, I participated on a job application for the team. And I remember I had a wonderful interview with who's the president of our company right now, POP MART International. And then I was given this opportunity to join POP MART. So yeah, so I want to introduce you a little bit about the company. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Okay, 1 second. Okay, there it is. So POP MART is an art toy company. Right now we have different kinds of business from our side. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Please let me know if so.
Yeah, it's okay. It works.
Okay, awesome. I'm trying to click, but I think it's a little slow. Yeah, okay. So we have four lines of business. First of all, we develop and we work with international artists. We work with them and develop everything that it regards to their art. So the artists can focus only and solely on their artistry. We also operate and purchase IPs from around the world. We have different points of sales throughout many countries. And one of the main aspects of POP MART is that we want to develop the art toy culture around the world. This is our presence internationally. I remember that when I joined the company, we were only at US, Thailand, Japan, Singapore, and Korea. And right now we have access to all these countries. And actually, I would say even more, because through our e-commerce platforms, we have pretty much worldwide business, and people consumers from different parts of the world can purchase our products. Okay, so as our product strategy, mainly our products are blind boxes, but we also have like big collections and accessories. So these are some of the products that we may have. I don't know if you have seen POP MART before. Well, offline we have an omni-channel strategy approach. So that means that we have presence, like interconnected presence throughout many platforms, either offline or online. We work through distributors or our company-owned stores, RoboShop, pop-up stores. Online, we have diverse e-commerce platforms right now for the international market, including Amazon, Shopify, AliExpress, and others, and also social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms. So yeah. And this is some of the artists, some of the artists that we work with right now. They come from different parts of the world, including Korea, of course, China. We are a Chinese company, and many other, Japan as well, or some countries in Europe, UK, yeah. And we also work with very exciting IPs. For example, we work with Disney, with Hello Kitty, SpongeBob, Harry Potter. So if you are a fan of something like this, at POP MART, we have these amazing collections. And I think it's very fun because there are some people that are really, really into this kind of maybe characters. And it's very nice to see how much people from our own company also love them. Yeah, so we also have crossover collaborations, and we actually hold the largest art toy show in Asia. I went to all of the ones that since I started working at POP MART, and they are very exciting events. You can see people from different parts of the world, of course, especially in China, looking for these toys and really want to get the collections. And actually these events can handle up to hundreds of thousands of people. So it's very exciting to see how much fandom these products can get. We also participate in some worldwide exhibitions, and we have collaborations with many different brands, including Yvon Saint Laurent, Sephora, Olay, Holy Land, the brand of cakes, yeah, and many others. These are some examples of our collaborations. And also, due to the impact of the brand, we have been featured in many news media outlets around the world. And we also work with corporate social responsibility to give back our community and society a little. Yeah, and also I just want to share a little bit some of these job opportunities we have right now. So I work for the overseas digital department, and these are some opportunities that we are currently looking for. I know that most of you guys might be outside China, but if you are in mainland China, that will be a good opportunity. If you're interested in these careers or you have experience in these careers, just let me know or send me a message, and I'll be very, very glad to talk to you guys. So this is my WeChat. And also, I don't know if I have some time left, because I want to share something about the maybe working visa, because I think it's very important aspect when it comes to come to China. Do I have some minutes left?
Yeah, you still have like 7 minutes left. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, awesome. So one of the things that I wanted to share, guys, is that I know that some people throughout the sharing session have shared about like teaching jobs. If I don't know anything about China, it's the first time I'm listening this kind of sharing sessions. I'll be like, why the speakers are talking too much about teaching jobs? There's a reason. And the reason is that it's very hard for people to, once they got there, to go out from those teaching jobs. And I tell you from experience, because I haven't been a teacher since I arrived in China, but I have tried to hire people that have been on that arena, and it has been extremely difficult to hire them. I would say impossible. So my suggestion to all of you guys is that if you are not passionate, or your goal in life is not to be a teacher, don't go there. Because if you go, then it would be very difficult for you to go out from that. Just recently, we tried to hire a person, and he had a great CV, great skills, and very good personality, experience, everything. But at the end, we had to dismiss his application because the government didn't accept his papers, because he had more than 3 years of experience in teaching jobs, even though he did his best to maybe have other experiences in digital marketing or other experiences, in this kind of arena. But at the end, anything worked out. So it's very sad to see this kind of outcomes. So if you guys have questions about this, you can also add me, and then I can also provide some feedback on this aspect. But my very, very important suggestion to all of you guys that maybe are not too aware of what happens here in China is that if your goal in life is not to be a teacher, don't go there. Don't go there, because it's very difficult to switch careers then. It's just my personal maybe experience, or my personal things that I've seen. And yeah, and the other thing that I wanted to share is that I share a lot of pain points with Jonathan, and I'm really glad that he shared a lot of things that he shared through this session, because living in China or getting a proper career might be a little difficult. It's not that easy. And yes, Chinese is super important. If you guys have time, I have literally the same pain point. Like, I wish I can go back in time and study more Chinese, but it's never too late to learn. I think that all of us that maybe have the same struggle are really, okay, we get the point. So we are all studying very hard to get to a level. Okay, I'm never going to be a Chinese myself, of course. Maybe I'm not going to negotiate IPOs or big contracts. I will never do that in my life. But I want to get to a point, and everyone that is here as a foreigner in China, all of us, we want to get to a point in which we can have a career, and in which we want to maybe have a standard in which we can say anything and everything we need and want in order for us to do our jobs. So yeah, of course that takes time. It's a lot of investment in time, in money, and sometimes with Chinese, all my life I consider myself, yeah, I'm good at learning languages, but then you learn Chinese, and then all your security, all your self-trust in yourself just like goes down. So Chinese is a very difficult language. Don't take it like, yeah, I can learn anything, I just need a couple of months and I'll be there, 1 year and I'll be there. It's not like that. So take it seriously, study hard, and having a good level of Chinese will open many, many doors for your professional career in China. So that's everything that I wanted to share with you guys. And if you guys have maybe any questions for me, or do you want to know anything, I'll be very glad to answer your questions.
Thank you, Shirley, for sharing your experiences at POP MART. I think a lot of students, the question is not really about, I think most of the students, and not most of the students, some of the students are more excited about having POP MART launch in Africa. So is there any plan maybe for POP MART to be launched in Africa anytime soon?
That's a great question. Our aim as POP MART is to become a global company, of course, including Africa and Latin America and many other regions and countries around the world. But to be completely transparent, there's no maybe short plan term to go to Africa in the short time or in the foreseeable future. But it's definitely something that we want to achieve. Our international area just started like 2.5 years ago. So it's very, very new stage, even though it has grown a lot, it's still very new. So of course, there's a lot of room of growth, a lot of room of opportunities, and we really want to join people from, our goal right now as POP MART is to join to our team people from many walks of life, and knowledge and education backgrounds, so we can have a more solid team, not only full of Chinese or not only full of people like me, like Latin Americans, but people from all walks of life. So we can have a really diverse team in the future as well.
Cool. Yeah, I think it'd be excited not to only see POP MART in those countries list, but
Yeah.
expand POP MART to like a more broader places. Right. So next question. It's about internship experiences. So do you think like having an internship experiences in Chinese company will be beneficial for your job search later in the future?
For sure, for sure. If you have a internship opportunity that you get here in China, that'll help you a lot to maybe potentially become a full-time.
Mm-hmm.
My suggestion is that maybe the master program, having an internship while you're doing a master program, that will help you a lot. That's exactly what happened to me. I was doing my master program on the IMBA from Peking University, and then I was able to be hired full-time and grow my career inside the company. But of course, I will never maybe have done that if I've never had this first chance from POP MART, from our director. So yeah, I mean, an internship will open many doors for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think early in the presentation you mentioned that POP MART are opening some job positions, right?
Yes, yes. These are the job positions that we have right now. I'm gonna reshare my screen and reshare my. Uh, uh,
WeChat.
yes, I'm gonna share my WeChat. Like,
Yeah, I think, or like later you can share it on the chat bar, the WeChat
yes,
ID. Like you can share it
yes.
to me, I'll reshare it to the
Sure.
participants.
These are the jobs that we have right now: video content specialist, customer service, English copywriting, and e-commerce design. Maybe you guys can add me later on WeChat, and I can send you further information. But the only thing is that for the moment we are looking people that are in Beijing, or at least in mainland China. Maybe in the future we might have some jobs that might be able to done remotely, but at the moment, that's not the case.
So right now it's only for people that are already in mainland China only.
Yes, right now, yes. But yeah, maybe in the future we have other opportunities that might be remote. So if anyone want to add me and maybe stay in touch for future opportunities, I will also be open to that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, I think that's basically the end of the session
Okay.
for your presentation. Thank you, Shirley, for sharing.
Thank
I'm
you.
also happy to get some insights from Pop Mart because I've been
Sure.
seeing Pop Mart stores all over Beijing.
I'm
So
so happy.
yeah, it's nice to get their real experience from somebody who works at Pop Mart. Thank you,
Sure.
Shirley.
Happy to do that. Bye
Thank
bye. Take care.
you. Bye bye.